The ayes have it. Yes, Senator Jimo, you can now come with your additional prayer.
Distinguished colleagues, my additional prayer after we're trying to distill all our discussions in these hello chambers into this additional prayer by way of sanction. Suspend Senator Ningi and suspend Senator Ningi for an initial period of 12 months. 12 months, yes, including his entitlement and privilege as Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria of the 10th Senate, and made him to stay away from the National Assembly for the suspended period. 2, the Senate should send a warning letter to Senator Suleiman Abdulrahman Kau, and this should be warned to stop posting, inciting informations that are not right, and then he should tender apology. He should stop posting all those informations with a way of distorting facts. Mr. Senate President, I so move on these 2 additional prayers, because we cannot. I have the floor, please. I have the floor. It's these 2 important prayers are very important, because we have to look at our rules. There are issues of ethics procedures, and as well as what we have been discussing since morning. So for purpose of clarity, Mr. Senate President, my first prayer is that the Senate should suspend Senator Ningi for an initial period of 12 months. Suspend his entitlement and privileges as Senator of the 10th Assembly or 10th Senate, and make him stay away from the National Assembly during the period of suspension. Secondly, the Senate or this Senate should send a note of warning to Senator Suleiman Abdulrahman Kau and make him to apologize for posting inciting statements about the Appropriation Act in his Facebook. These are my additional prayers. I so move, Mr. Senate.
Point of order.
The distinguished Senator Jimo Ibrahim has moved a motion that, in view of the foregone, all the discussions we have had here in the Senate and the events, the public outlook, that the distinguished Senator Ningi should be suspended for a period of 12 months, and I would like to. Oh yeah, Senator Davinone.
I rise to second the motion raised by distinguished Senator Jimo Ibrahim.
Order! He go ahead and second the motion.
Suspension Abdul Ningi, and for a warning to be given to distinguished Senator Kau. And I do so, sir, with the full recognition that despite the ample opportunities to provide evidence to this House, no single shred of evidence has been provided. And on the back also, sir, of the opportunities to apologize to this House, given the gravity of the allegations made, we are yet to receive a single apology from either of the gentlemen. I so second.
Distinguished colleagues, we have a motion on the floor. We have a motion on the floor which has been seconded. Is there any amendment? Is there any amendment? Is there any amendment? Distinguished Senator Mangunu, amendment. Distinguished Senator Mangunu wants to amend the motion.
Yes, distinguished Mr. President of the Senate, Mr. President of the Senate, Mr. President of the Senate, distinguished senators, in my amendment, I want to invoke Order 95, Rule 4C. In my amendment, I want to invoke Order 95, Rule 4C. And Order 95, Rule 4C unequivocally states that the powers of the Committee on Petition, Ethics and Privileges of the Senate is to investigate misconduct of senators where there is alleged misconduct of senators where there is. So I want to invoke Order 95 Rule 4C for it to be referred to the Ethics and Privileges Committee for investigation and report to the Senate.
Okay, no, yeah, please, dismiss Senator, if I think you have spoken before. Senator Asukwa, you have not said anything. You are raising your hand. Is it for amendment of the prayer? Yes, Asukwa.
The microphone. Good afternoon, Mr. President, distinguished colleagues. My name is Senator Asukwa Ekpeyon, Senator representing Cross River South. I would like to amend the prayer as moved by Senator Jimo Ibrahim. I amend that the suspension period be reduced to 6 months. I so move.
Any seconder? Yes, Senator Mbeki.
Thank you, Mr. President. I remain Mpigi Barinata. I represent the people of River South East Senatorial District. Mr. President, I support wholeheartedly the amendment as duly moved by Senator Ekpeyon that the suspension period be reduced to 6 months. I so second.
Mr. President, distinguished colleague, Buhari Abdul Fattah Oyonot. Mr. President, my amendment is we should be cautious and reduce whatever punitive measure we are going to take. Let's learn from it. There's this popular Yoruba adage, when an elder falls, you look at the back, what falls, and when a child falls, you look at the front. And I'm just amending that even we should allow Senator Ningi and Senator Kawu to even say that, sorry, let's give them that privilege. When we give them that privilege, and the Senate now decided, to even take a punitive measure, we can reduce it to 3 months, which is okay, so that other people can learn from it, so that to serve as a detriment. 3 months. But to say 6 months, 1 year. No, let's forget, they are representing a senatorial. People are watching them. So 3 months. 3 months.
Yes. Distinguished Senator Garuba. Mike.
Thank you, Mr. President.
No, it's me.
Go ahead now. Him or me?
Please sit down.
Thank you. The Senate President sitting in as chair. My name is Garba Musa Maidoki. It's on. My name is Garba Musa Maidoki, representing Kebbi South Senatorial District, sir. Mr. President, having heard that most of what was said was erroneously transcribed to the press without following the agreed position with the Senate President so that report can be given to them, my amended prayer is the suspension of Mr. Senator Ningi. My prayer is the suspension of Senator Ningi for 3 months, but if he writes an apology to the Senate the following day, he should be recalled. That is my prayer, sir.
Any seconder? Chief Whip, this is you are talking too much. You are talking too much. Sorry, Musa.
Mr. President, sitting as the chair, my respected colleagues, my name is Mohammed Sani Musa, representing Niger East Senatorial District. I stand to second the amendment as proposed by Senator Maidoki that instead of suspending Senator Ningi to 12 months or 6 months, we should give him 3 months and also allow him to apologize to this Senate and put it in writing as well. And if he does that and we consider that there is a remorse, this Senate have every right to call him back as soon as we feel them. So I so moved. I so second. I so second.
Distinguished colleagues, I'm aware of the standing order 66 sub 4 that talks about 14 legislative days if a misdemeanor is committed in the Senate, not in BBC. So I'm just trying to say that I'm mindful of the rules of the Senate. Distinguished colleagues, the motion has been moved that in view of the grievous offense of Senator Ningi, that he be suspended. Those in support of 1 year suspension. Okay. Distinguished colleagues, the motion has been moved by an amendment has been offered by distinguished Senator Maidoki and seconded by distinguished Senator Sani Musa, that he be suspended for only 3 months from the Senate. Those in support of the suspension for 3 months say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. So distinguished Senator Ningi is hereby suspended for 3 months from all activities connected with the 10th Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Bye-bye.